die? I've been playing this game since I came back from work. It's pretty decent, but I don't like these comms effects. They look really silly. But I can't say that I don't like this game, otherwise I'll make someone very upset.
Why does the smoke look cartoon?
I have no idea. They chose this design for some reason. I don't like it, if I'm honest. And you can't turn it off. They have silly effects like crowns over your car and wings and... It's not Need for Speed for me, but it's still a good game. In a way.
That's so lame.
I know. They hyped this game up so bad for these effects, and I pretty much figure only kids with ADHD or something could probably enjoy this, because they were like, oh wow, look at the smoke, and then crash into a car.
In pursuit of that 2440 dispatch.
I still haven't finished Heat. I keep forgetting.
We haven't finished Ghost Recon. I still have the CD in my drive. But the best thing about this game is you can actually fight back the cops without risking your own health, which I find really nice. So you can make dedicated cars for just hitting them.
All units, we have a visual on the Burberry ski resort.
The cop chases are a little funny. Honestly, I wouldn't really recommend anyone this game. Oh, I've got a digital, so just let me know when it's out, or when you have it. Also, this is a good thing that this game is gonna be free soon, because... Oh shit, I thought it was a ramp. Because your Uplay, or whatever that thing is called, yeah, that's also unfortunate. I have less time than I used to. But anyways, about the Uplay situation. It's actually gonna be really nice for your account, because Far Cry 5 has a lot of unlockables, and you get essentially free coins from it. So for Skulls and Bones, you might be able to... I think Skulls and Bones is from Ubisoft, but if it is, you could potentially unlock a few goodies with those coins you get from Far Cry, because they give out a lot. Yeah, I know.
Spike strip up ahead.
Oh shit. This is how I drive in real life, by the way. Cops in pursuit. They give out a lot of coins, especially if we play these player-made levels. These cops are tough to lose. But I'm good.
All units per
I'm the best driver
Jefferson Hills.
I don't think we can keep this up.
See? So yeah, racing games. It's something I play just to pass the time, honestly. It's like Minecraft, you just log in and drive. Oh fuck, I can't get caught. Ah, of course. Ubisoft doesn't want... I hate them. They're so French. It's such a French concept to have points that expire. They don't want you to have fun. They want to oppress everyone. Also, one hit and I'm down.
Units winging their way to you immediately. All units, perp last seen entering Lake Virgil.
The sound effects are really nice in this game. I like it.
Oh, I am not happy about this.
Everyone rendezvous at Lake Virgil. We just lost the suspect
Jenny,
there.
I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal cat.
Let's track this suspect down.
I'm not driving the speed limit.
I'm imagining Nana in the driver's seat with a permanent Angie face.
You know, I had a strange dream.
Engaging the 2440.
Oh, that was such a strange dream. I was like in third person, but I kind of knew it was me because I saw the cat. I saw this. It was like a movie, like watching a cat escape a few cop cars through some weird city. And, like there was like some 80s vaporwave music playing. Oh fuck. Oh my god, I almost totaled my car. There were like vaporwave playing shit. It was so dramatic. No!
Perp not going anywhere in that car now.
I'm arrested. Also, don't mind the hair because the hair is atrocious in this game.
Speedy. Best thing you can do is pick yourself up and get back on that horse. Plenty of money out there to make up for what we lost.
Fucking hell, they see so much. Oh, that hurts. I lost the day. No.
So even the characters are cartoon?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's
From the
awful.
You think the kid's gonna be ready?
We're looking good, but so is Yaz and her crew. They're
Shit.
investing heavy into their rides. I'll make sure we're able to keep up.
Let me know if I
I
can help.
lost so much money.
Maybe get the kids some more paying gigs.
Fucking hell, I have only like Thursday and Friday.
It feels like an excuse to be cheap.
It is.
Wow.
There's an endurance event on. You can win lots of cash, but there'll be plenty of heat. So you better bring your A game.
My A game. What does that even mean? Endurance. She said high heat. But where?
I had a dream with Nana in it too.
It is so strange. I'm starting to dream about this cat and it's unreal. I never thought I would.
Oh, you catch a Spans game last night?
No, but I did watch the highlights on my phone. They actually played
These
some
characters have
defense for
so
a
many
change.
conversations, it's ridiculous.
Bad for a
Last
while,
time
but
I
they
played
made a
Need for
comeback.
Speed, they never had
They might break
conversation.
500 this year.
Well, you know, teamwork makes
Well,
the dream work.
No,
It
wait,
feels like that last
I'm
night.
talking bullshit right now. But the last time I
catch
played
you at the garage tonight.
Need for Speed with a semi-story behind it was, I think it was like Underground. But the story was mostly in text.
Some disabled kid from there tried to spit on me and punch me.
Oh, ew. I hate these unsanitary people. They spit everywhere on the floor, even at work.
But
Like-
Nana just swooped in like a bird and jumped on his head.
I can only imagine this Scampus cat jumping on top of this one bald head for someone, like for some reason, someone bald on top of his head, and then start scratching him. Oh, that would be amazing. My small car.
I didn't realize it was Nana until I woke up and went through it.
Your guardian spirit in dream and in real life. God, these characters are so fucking weird.
I'm looking forward to this. You ain't got
Nana protective deity.
Sometimes I feel like I'm some sort of Pokemon you can just like unleash into the world. I kind of like how this game looks. It's light-wise and graphics overall. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of lifelike. But then they ruin it with the whole
Wait,
cartoon
this is a
shit.
Subaru?
Yeah, it's a Subaru. The same Subaru I always drive in Need for Speed for years now. It's honestly my favorite car. My personal favorite. But my real life car is my new love. So I'm kinda sad that my car is not really doesn't have really a place in the racing scene.
Dispatch patrol joining in on the chase too.
I haven't really looked at Saberas since the Grass Rim era.
Oh, that was like back then when they were like really into what do you call it? Racing through the countryside, like what was it called again? Rally, right? Rally. This is the first time I ever saw a Subaru when
Rally?
yeah, it's Rally.
If the mayor keeps cracking down, we might need some more ways to earn cash.
Look, I told you before, no one is going to pay to watch Garage Cam.
Oh my
We have
gosh.
garage cam? Am I on it?
No, I mean, never
Why do I
mind.
have to talk?
You got a job
I'm
for me?
talking,
I got a
Nana's
Mazda
talking.
RX-7.
Can't you
He's
see?
delivered.
I'm mewing over here.
Send me your
Mew.
pin now.
Anyways, yeah, Rally. That was the first time I've ever seen a Subaru, and I was like, yeah, that's my favorite car now. That's basically it. I have no special attachment to it. It's only because I've seen it on TV once, and then I've seen it on my PlayStation 2. And I was like, okay, that's my favorite car now. I also often confuse them with Mitsubishi because Japanese car manufacturers always make the same looking cars. By the way, this is Rio. Apparently this is a bear.
Sandy Chong.
Look how disgusting that thing looks. So yeah, that's my whole reason why I'm driving
Like a weasel
Subaru.
with a heroin addiction.
I know, right? That's what I was like thinking. Why does this guy look like this bear looks like a fucking like what is it called again? Like a junkie. What the fuck happened to this car? Jesus Christ, that looks ugly as shit. Also, can you
Can
explain?
you go to a dealership and show the cute cars?
Oh yeah, I can do that, but I have to earn the money first. Like earn all the money I could possibly gather before ending the day. Because otherwise I'll have a real problem with the event. I'm pushed into a time frame. This is the second thing I don't like about this game. They have a time frame where you have to earn lots of money, make cars, then race your ex-best friend who stole your car. The story is fucking stupid, but I like it. It's just bitter rivalry for no reason. For some reason they put people in this game. And you can't run them over. They just dodge.
These car game stories are so cringe whenever it's a street gang thing.
Oh my god, you had to listen to the first few 10 minutes of this game. Like the first 30 minutes of this game was just a cringe fest. It was the most corny shit I've ever heard. I can't remember what they said, but it's like when you listen to these conversations, it's like
if I was in some racing gang thingy, I'd send my nana to cap all the goop drivers.
oh my god, this the conversations, it's clearly written by
Mazda
someone
dropped
who's like
off.
over 50
Gotta
years
say,
old.
I was sad to see it go.
Already? Drive like that in the Grand and the car is yours.
Hey, don't jinx it.
No, you're good. You're even impressed with Tess, and she's, well, you know, a lot.
She most definitely is.
Oh, the idea you had earlier about more publicity for the garage?
What idea?
Maybe there's something in that garage, Cam. Me under the hood, lubing her.
Is it like the opening cushion or the tutorial parts?
Garage.com is taken.
Do not
Both.
Google that.
The tutorial part begins with you picking your first car, and then they explain that you and your best friend fixed up that car. She's a mechanic, you're a racer, and that's your first car, and you've been upgrading it and racing with her. And then one day she just fucks up for some reason, or has some deal with some shady group. Stole every car from her uncle or whatever the guy mechanic's called. They stole every car and then they steal your car. And then she takes that car, modifies it, and now you have to make it into some event race that she's hosting. It's a stupid concept actually. I can't possibly explain it. Wait, where the fuck did that car come from? Ew. A Plymouth, that's American. I don't like the Plymouth, it's fucking wide and stupid.
And take my shinies back.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do, but the problem is she took my car and I had no car. And then I bought the Subaru. Oh, this is drifting. The drifting in this game is really shit because they just... The first mission you have to play with drift is with your first car. And that first car is not going to be able to drift. Plymouth. Oh, it's not Plymouth? Oh my god, that's so dumb. Americans can't fucking English right. Wait, I have to change the gearbox type into manual because I can't drift in automatic. Oh, I can't drift right now. Really? Oh my god. Wait, so it's... No, wait. The car is not British, isn't it? I don't think the British have muscle cars. The only British car I know is a Mini, and I have one, but it's Germanized. Like everything is BMW. But John Cooper Works, that's actually British, a British tuning kit. Cars are fucking confusing. The worst is... Did you invent the Mini, the small car for small people and small cats? Oh, Aston Martin is really nice. I used to hate Aston Martin, but now I hate McLaren. I hate it. I don't like the way the car looks. I don't like... Oh, right.
Mini is default British.
So awfully British. Oh my god, you can't... You won't believe it. They have actually Roadman music in this game. It's awful. And they have also German Roadman in this music, which is the worst type of rap ever. Because every dude sounds the same in German rap. They all have to compete who has the deepest voice, and then they all talk like this. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's fucking cringe. I don't know how the rap scene in Germany is even a thing. Yeah, it's because it's suddenly it's cool, suddenly it's new, and I don't know. It's a trend. And the Germans are trying to adapt to it and put their spin on it. It's all drill rap now. No real message behind it. It's only about people and people fucking other people's mothers. God, I hate this face.
Western Europe love it for some reason. It's funny.
Yeah, because they don't have their own style. They have to think outside the box. They have to go with whatever is currently popular, even if that's not really their style. Some people manage to pull it off, but others, like Germans, I wouldn't mind it, but the lyrics, everything, it's just awful. It's like British drill rap, but it's equally retarded. I don't understand how people can like this, especially because they don't even modify their voices. Well, a lot of them use
If I've ever seen a real roadman, it's just kids being cringe mostly.
I've seen like real life versions of Roadman here. But like, yeah, it's usually a kid with the ski mask, and you wonder what the fuck are you wearing a ski mask for? It's like 12 degrees outside. I don't know, I mean, everyone wants to be a little bit of a gangster, I guess, but like, oh man, that's bottom tier, like, why not aim for something higher, like have some mafia boss type of vibe, some class or something.
That probably meant like to, and both are Portuguese guys, they're not even like rude or anything either.
Probably it's the natural thing, or the way they grew up. I mean, I've met also people who seem roadman-like, but aren't. They don't even listen to rap. But the way they talk is so ghetto. Because they grew up in a, well, a sort of ghetto place. I kind of understand that coming... I came from a similar background, because my place is not really... From the place where I came from, it's not really... I'm not a roadman, I could never. Maybe if I bought a... If I were a roadman, I wouldn't be driving the Subaru, I would be driving a Mercedes. Got the Benz in that, Stow.
But you're actually a dad with shorts and sandals.
How am I a dad? Like, I am young. People mistake me to be like 17 or 18 even, and then they find out I'm the fucking boss of this bitch. I have to put it back to automatic because I don't like driving like this. Okay. Yeah, maybe I seem like dad-like, but probably.
Went out of style here because people keep robbing the logo thingy on the front.
Oh my god, they did that with my grandfather's car too a lot. It's a problem since the early, what was it again? Early 70s. People started stealing the star. I really find that fucking awful. I hate it when...
I think it's called.
Yeah, the hood ornaments. That's why the fucking... Oh, what's this ugly car's name again? Bentley? With the Spirit of Ecstasy, they have this weird mechanism that puts the fucking thing away. Nah. I find it a crying shame that they don't have these stars anymore. Like, actual star design. Now it's flat and 2D.
It's not Bentley, that's Rolls-Royce.
Oh, right. No, wait, Bentley is different. Ah, Rolls-Royce. It's a car that everyone likes except for me, and I
Those
always,
are originally British cars too.
yeah, they do seem really British to me. But every time when the question comes up, what's your favorite car? That's typical men conversation. They check you out like this, like to figure out what kind of guy you are. If you're like into the Japanese stuff, they figure out you're that or that type of personality. When I said I don't like Rolls Royce, I find them ugly, I've offended everybody in this room. And had to justify why I don't like it. I'm like, don't get me wrong, this car is cool. It sounds cool.
Rolls-Royce has like a big angel type of ornament, so it looks cute enough to snatch.
Yeah, that's the spirit of ecstasy, they call it. In my opinion, I wouldn't drive that car. I would, however, I would, if I was rich and I had a chauffeur, I would have someone drive me in that car. That looks classy as fuck. But otherwise, you wouldn't catch me dead driving this fucking thing. Oh, what the fuck is that? A Plymouth? Plymouth? Oh no. I hate this car, man. It's so wide for no reason. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that car? Drift? Oh.
This car is cute.
It's not really my car. Maybe you call it cute because it's purple. I like American Muscle, but they kind of went out of style for me. They're just loud and obnoxious to me. I like quiet cars.
I like the shape of these muscle cars.
The shape is really nice. They kinda telegraph everyone that they have power under the hood, like sheer size of it. It looks beefy. But muscle cars like the Camaro, I don't like it. The classic ones, they're nice. They look like actual race cars.
America have some car called Cadillacs, and the older models are so pretty.
Oh, they are. Cadillacs is really good. They also have this car called Big. This car brand. They also have really nice cars. There was also another one. No, it's Cadillac. They have really nice shapes. They also have normal sedans that have also very beautiful shape and a very unique exhaust. Also, why the fuck am I driving this car now? Where's my car? Damn it. Oh shit, I'm fucked. If they see me in this car, I'm fucked. Okay, I kinda grew attached to this car now. But only because it's purple.
Love the car.
I have the car now. It has... I have to say, it has a really nice design, despite being a muscle car.
This is our Saints Row Small Cats Mobile.
With this thing, we rob a bank and then escape. It's a really nice car, however. Maybe I have to tune it up a little, but Rivals. Ew. Mexican. American 25. Oh yeah, by the way, this guy is a total weeb, like, really. Like, Tomid level type of weed.
Man is sticking out of the window with a Tommy gun.
Pew pew. Oh, that's an Australian guy. Angolian. Angolan. They're all really young. 19, 25, 20. Of course, that geezer's here. 30 years old, British. London born. Oh, he's from your ends, Jenny. And that bitch is Korean, pushing 30 and driving this thing. Yikes. Alright, it's time to put a bet.
Chilton and now.
Chilton. Is that an actual place? Oh no! Why did it select this car?
Let's do this.
Why? Oh my god, I wonder if I can actually win this. Almost looks like it. I mean, it's...
Chilton was the character's name.
Oh, it's... Okay. What kind of fucking name is that? I wonder if he gets angry. The people will only call him 10 instead of chill. Oh my god, this fucking game. It kind of gets boring after a while, but the police chases mid-race are really interesting. Because they actually try to hit you and, like, everyone else.
You think you're pretty special, don't you?
I'm very special.
Your tires are looking a little iffy.
But Jenny, do you have a favorite car? Okay, now Corvettes are on my ass. God, I hate how they changed my fucking...
My owner told me I'm the chunkiest cat ever.
I kind of find it funny, you hate fat people, but you like this one specific chunky cat. Because you think it's cuter when it's fat.
My dad loves Maserati, so I like it too.
My dad... Oh, well, my dad used to be a fan of Ford. And now he has a Tesla, and he only likes Tesla now. Maserati is also nice. You don't get to drive them very often in games.
Nana isn't really chunky. Nana has chunky food.
Just extra thick floof. I really have to upgrade this car now, huh? The Plymouth is actually pretty good in heat. It is a natural born drifter. But overall, this car is not really for me. But it can grow on you, given enough time.
Since we have Telsa, did you try the other driving beta? All Telsa owners can access it apparently.
Yeah, my dad actually tried it, and we drove from our place to my workplace, my old workplace, without a hitch. It's scary how it recognizes the road, and I mean, still you have to like wake it up every 10 minutes. 10 minutes, like every 1 minute, like you have to touch the steering wheel, so it still knows that you're alive in order to continue driving. But nice, scary, but kind of nice. I wouldn't recommend using that on highways because it's kind of pointless. Because I don't trust AI. I don't think I can ever trust a computer to take me from A to B unless we're on rails. But yeah, it works. It works. It's
I have a driving AI too. It's called Fluffy and his dad, Rose.
Are you indicating those people don't exist? Hmm? Yeah. Driving a car. To be honest, I never expected to drive my own car this early. I thought I was gonna have a car when I'm like 25 or something, because cars are expensive and shit, but I earn more money than the average 22-year-old that isn't an entrepreneur. So, I'm pretty content. Also, where the fuck am I going? Can I? Hello? Oh, here. And someone is using fireworks again.
I doubt I'll ever get my own license or a car for myself.
I wouldn't say so. Well, my mom doesn't want to drive a car. She finds it scary. And I can honestly understand it. That somebody would be reluctant to drive a car. It's not necessary if you're in a city, like London. I don't think it would be necessary.
Friends who give me free rides too, so I don't really need to for now.
Yeah, so unless you work far away and it's not accessible with the train or tram or whatever, bus. For convenience sake, in comparison, I find having a car very convenient. It's costly, but it saves you a lot of trouble, like finding a seat on a bus, in a packed bus or train, and you have a peace of mind when you sit in your own car. The only thing you have to worry about is the traffic holding you back, but it's not that much. Eventually you arrive in at your destination. Plus, if you have a car, you can just leave at any time and you don't have to time your departure with timetables and whatever. Like, for example, the village I grew up.
Exciting to drive here anyway. I would want a license if I lived in America.
That would make sense, yeah, because the UK is... I've never driven in the UK. I kind of want to. Like, just for the experience, but I think it would be too confusing for me because I'm used to driving on the right side instead of the left. But,
Keep looking.
I kind of lost. I kind of got lost. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to drive in the UK, but yeah, it's confusing, shit. But
Dispatch, I'm killing this pursuit. They're too fast for
what
us.
the fuck? Where was I going with this conversation? Oh fuck, I forgot. So I wanted to drive in the UK, and then I wanted to say something else. God damn it.
You talked about Lane's mule.
Yeah, but then I wanted to say something else, and now I forgot. Shit. But overall, it's having a car in the city. It's more like it's convenient, but also inconvenient because you have to find a parking space, and the police like to give out tickets a lot. So yeah, you have to kind of be vigilant on that. But I remember my first car ride, like, I was fucking nervous. I had no idea how to shift. And I wanted to learn how to shift with a stick because I'm complicated like that. You know me. I like to learn weird shit.
Meant to walk the wheat bears.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. First time driving. Wasn't so fun. And my first driving lesson was with my dad. And he tried to teach me how to drive uphill because that's important. Especially if it's a stick, like automatic drive. Manual drive. And
Looks like I got some competition.
the first time I tried this, we were just going backwards all the time because I couldn't find the point where you have to let go of the clutch and accelerate at the same time. And not too long ago I was like, that's the easiest shit I've ever learned.
I almost drove into a parking attendant when my friend was teaching me in a Morrison's parking lot.
Oh my god. But can you imagine the adrenaline? Like, the moment you almost hit something. Oh fucking hell, I was not concentrated. The almost you don't, the abrupt stop and the sudden realization that you...
Looking at our car while on the phone and we got scared so we ghosted afterwards.
Oh man. Yeah. I didn't have fun either. Like, my first driving experience was completely stressful. My father was getting annoyed that I couldn't manage to find the clutch. Then I finally got myself a real driver teacher, whatever you call them. My first tutor, my first teacher. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna explain you how to shift. You have to press down the pedal, everything, and I was like, yeah, I know that, but I don't know how to shift while we drive. And he was like, that shit's fucking easy. Okay, you see that dial? You push the engine.
And I couldn't push the accelerator with the right force, and I pushed it too hard, and it went forward so quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing I also did with my dad's car. And like, he was like, that shit's easy. You only have to give a little bit of gas, reach like 2,100 RPM, and then at the same time you wanna let go of the clutch halfway. And I did that, and suddenly I was able to drive this car, and I was like, what the fuck kind of magic is that? I know how to shift. And suddenly I know how to shift. I cannot explain this. It suddenly became like second nature to me. And he was like, you sure you have never really driven a car before? I was like, yeah. I've only went backwards so far. Like, he didn't believe me that I was like really fucking new to driving a manual. Oh my god. And then I remember all those times I nearly crashed the fucking car because Switzerland is really mountainous, and these roads like here right now, they are super fucking wide.
For me too, so I had to sit on 2 cushions so I could see out of the windscreen as well.
No fucking way, you needed a booster seat. Are you that tiny? Is Jenny really that small? Oh my second car that I ever drove was a Subaru, and it was a really nice car. I have to admit, they have really nice car. Interior, everything, and safety. It's impressive as hell.
Let you off on that one.
The girl it belonged to was much taller than me. Enraged face.
But I think you could have like make the seat go up, right?
Can you keep it up?
Because my current car has different seats. It has those racing seats, and they don't go up. They can only go back and forth. And oh shit! And I'm pretty low already. And I'm not that tall, so.
That was kind of cool, y'all.
Oh shit! I'm winning.
We could adjust it, but sitting on cushions was quicker and we didn't have to readjust it back after.
I feel like that's I feel like your friend didn't know how to readjust the seats. Because it's actually really super easy. It's just one click of a button away usually.
Suspect last seen entering Griffith Parklands.
This is Interceptor. We are first
Driving
on the
is a
scene.
different experience in the UK, I believe. I kind of want to take my car there and then just drive
This will
through
be
the
over
city.
pretty soon. Undercover is here now.
Oh, I have no clue.
Interceptor.
What kind of car was
We're
that?
onto the wall.
Like an SUV or?
This creep is hitting us, Control. Undercover here. We're going in for the assist on this one.
No!
Sally got away.
Oh fuck! I got flat tired. Oh no! Oh no!
Going for the handbrake takedown dispatch.
And suddenly I have tires again.
Works like a charm every single time. Suspect still on the
This is
move.
like black magic.
All units, we have a visual on the perp entering Apollonia District.
It was a BMW. It felt so chunky.
Oh, the SUVs from them are really nice. First time in Switzerland, you have to like go through a class where they teach you how to control a car that has been drifting in the snow or in the on wet road.
Felon just
So like you train to regain control of your car. And I drove this huge BMW, like really big one. It was a really nice white, really modern.
BMW was small and cute, but it feels like you're inside the beast when you drive it.
It is, and I was like driving this huge BMW, and I was like, fuck, this thing has comfort, everything. Like
White.
the inside was really comfy and modern, despite being from 2016. No, it was like 2012, and it had like heads. It had like a HUD display, like a heads-up display, on the screen itself, like on the windscreen. And I was like, that shit existed back then? I was flabbergasted when I sat in that car.
We look like a bunch of clowns out here. Step it up.
I remember like complaining that that car is a little bit too big to me, and this girl next to me, she was a bit older than me, like a year old, and she was like, oh, we can swap cars if you like. And I was like, nah, I want to drive the big car. And I tell you, that thing is so fucking fun to drive. You feel powerful. You feel like a fucking emperor when you drive this, because you're so high up and you have so much power under that hood. I remember trying to floor it, but it didn't really.
Big and chunky.
Probably. I don't know what it feels like to drive a big car anymore, because I've been driving the small ass Mini. I like it, but yeah, I don't think I can drive a normal car ever again. Because the first time I drove my car was horrifying. It was dark, it was winter. I had to follow my dad.
Big cars might be safer for accidents too.
It is much safer, because I've seen car accidents with Minis and they are horrific. So if you ever don't see me show up one day for like several days, you can probably assume the worst happened. I would like to assume I'm a pretty good driver, but the others not so much. So I might get squished by somebody, but I don't think I will let it happen.
Nano will have 8 lives left.
Yeah. 8 lives per day. Now I find it horrifying sometimes. Oh fuck. No.
All units, take this racer out now. Dispatch.
I wanted to have a quiet drive.
This is dispatch. Bird last
Oh yeah, about my car. To be honest, I don't know what my dad... Well, my dad picked that car for me because he thought that is exactly what my son likes. That's what he says. And that's really true because it's sporty, it's all black. Everything you could possibly ask. I have no idea, honestly. I think that's Made Up City. And he was like, yeah, that's a good car. And then I found out it was like 250 PS horsepower. Oh, shit. It had 250 horsepower, and I was like, huh, I've never driven 250 horsepower before. I've only driven like maximum 75. I was like, okay, I'm sitting it. How bad can it be? And it went really bad. I was so scared. Half the time I was like trembling in my seat. I was like really trembling because I never felt that much power underneath my feet.
We look like damn clowns out here.
It is horrifying. Would I ever drive let someone who's new to...
Became the scared chonk emote.
Basically, yeah. When I got home, my legs were like shaking. Like I was excited, but I was also I was like petrified that I almost died twice. My dad didn't know shit. Like he was driving ahead, and he occasionally stopped or slowed down because I was like going really slow, holding up the traffic. Oh my god, that was the worst and the best day I've had driving. Because yay, new car. But also, shit, that car could kill me. But I'm getting used to it. You get used to how much horsepower you have and everything. At some point, the car feels like it's a part of you. Even though it sounds a bit cringy. God damn it. I really have to finish every event?
This is gonna be sick. Nah, ain't about to let you get away with that.
But would you say that British cars are better than American ones? Because America has iconic cars, but the really powerful ones are like, well, they're only powerful because it's street legal, but like, wait, no, they're only powerful because their streets allow it.
Street racers tearing up the street.
Because they have wide roads and everything, but I think they would suck in Europe.
I ain't worried about losing. There'll be more chances. I get back hard, you know. Street punks are bashing each other up out here.
Oh no.
Looks like I got some competition. Did I offend you or something? Would you look at these idiots? Don't make it too easy.
Yeah, Need for Speed is not the same anymore. Before it was like underground racing with Japanese people and... Jenny left and I was talking to myself all the time.
Sorry, what did you ask?
Would you say that American cars are better than British cars? I mean, I think they're only better because they have wider roads, because their roads allow it. Their laws are different. British cars are like really for narrow streets, and I mean, look at Mini. Despite its small size, it's really for the city and for the countryside sometimes.
If they jump, then we jump higher.
That's the cringiest shit I've ever heard a cop say. They jump, we jump higher.
Are like the Neanderthals of the car industry.
They kind of are. They're like, go faster. I mean, if I look at the Corvette, it's a beautiful car. Not gonna lie. But the fact that it's American, and I don't know, something is wrong with that car for me. It's powerful and everything, but it's only powerful because it's built for that road. And their roads are fucking wide for some reason. Like these roads, these streets here in that city, they are like 4 lanes. Like, I can't explain it. This much road. Like, how wide is a Plymouth? I'd reckon pretty fucking wide. I could say that 2 minis would fit on this side road.
To suck, and they probably still suck, but they have more direction to innovate using other countries.
Probably. But like, for example, Aston Martin. I don't think it was really meant for high speeds, but like, it was classy. It was a sports car that had class.
We're here, team. Let's do this.
Oh my god. They always let me drive this shit car. These cops here in this game really insult your driving if you crash.
All units be advised, Perp has entered 2.2. Roadblock should take this Perp out of the
They
game.
all drive retarded as shit. I fucking threaded that like a fucking needle.
Keep them in your sights. Reinforcements won't be long.
I don't know how to be entertaining while I'm playing this. Like, watching someone drive is something that
Find this asshole.
I just find this kind of gameplay boring to watch. I don't know how you can just stay here and listen to me talk.
Re-engaging.
Shit.
Not sure how much more
But the sound is nice of this
Whenever
car.
cops are chasing me at high speed side by side, I always have the urge to press the brakes and spin it around.
That's actually a valid strategy. Like, you could like fake into
Search the area and
going.
find this punk.
What I do is like I fake into going, for example, this direction, and then I brake and go the other. This car is not really the type for it. So, oh, I've completed the day, so I have to go back.
I do it all the time in the crew.
It's a valid strategy
Search the area
in
for
my
this
opinion.
perp.
I also slowed down just so I can reposition
Terminating
them.
pursuit, dispatch.
What the fuck? Oh, I already escaped. I also brake in order like to get behind them, and then if they brake again, I just dodge. And there's a fucking helo on my ass right now. I have to hide underneath the bridge. That's what I like. I don't know if many Need for Speed games had helicopters. Probably don't. Now it's nighttime. How this game works is kind of strange.
Any word about Jasmine racing in the qualifier? Or is she leaving it up to her crew?
No word, but from what I hear, she never backs down from a challenge. We'll see if she decides to step up. Either way.
Okay, I can show you now
Just
the
noticed
cars.
I have like maxed out Discord notifs now. I think drama might be going down.
Well, you're spending time with your Nana cat, so it doesn't matter anymore, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna show you every car now. They have the Chevy here. I don't know why this thing is popular. It keeps coming back to the fucking Need for Speed games, and I don't know why. Same with the Beetle. Volkswagen.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh god, I don't like the Volkswagen. I don't like Volkswagen at all. Sandra drives one. I like hers, but yeah, that's it. Nah, I was never a fan of VW. The way Americans say it, Volkswagen. It's Volkswagen.
I think they have some nice sedan cars, but I haven't seen one in ages.
They have okay ones. But lately they don't look so good. Like the Passat, it's awful. Volvo is actually a really nice car. Volvo and Skoda. They make really nice cars now. But not this piece of shit. I probably would buy this one if I was like alive during that time it came out, like the 1970s. I would probably get one of these. Also, Volvo is really reliable. So if you ever look for a car, pick Volvo. Another Chevy classic, it's the Bel Air. You see that in every mobster movie. You see, it's a classic car. You can't go wrong with this thing. It looks good in every time frame, if I'm honest. Cyberpunk or really early 50s.
I love this one.
You can make it really look nice. And for some reason, it also makes a reappearance. This game has pretty much the same cars in Need for Speed Heat, except the starter cars changed. That's another Volvo. That's another Volkswagen. That's the Nissan Skyline. Everyone wants that. And that's the Pontiac Firebird. I really like how this car looks for some reason.
Skip to the cute cars.
Which one is cute? This is my personal favorite. Nissan Fairlady. I think that thing looks really nice if you tune it, if you work on the body. It can really look nice. That is my favorite
This car in Burnout, the Pontiac.
The Pontiac. It's a really iconic car, isn't it? The Firebird. I wonder what kind of reputation it has.
Wants to work on the Fairlady's body, huh?
No, not me. No, not like that. The Plymouth. Even though it says Plymouth. Yeah, not my car. But it handles nicely, I have to say. The interior looks also cool. It's simple, but not detailed because it's Need for Speed. Then we have Chevrolet Camaro Double S. The double S is from the Nazis. I'm kidding. This is how I imagine a muscle car should look like. It has an iconic shape. The wide hip, well, hip, like the wide rear and narrow front. Looks powerful, classic. Not a fan of the wheels, but you can always change wheels out. And then a normal fucking sedan. Ford Crown Victoria, 2008.
You're making me laugh, Mew.
If you're a pedophile taxi driver from Punjab, if you're a Punjabi taxi driver, or an Arab from
I
Dubai,
love this so much.
an Arab from Dubai, you would drive this. Again, if you're a pedophile,
Crown Victorias are so cute.
Crown Victoria. You think that's cute? I think it looks like a fucking cab from New York. Some greasy head from Walmart. Maybe I'll buy this car. Ford Mustang Boss. My first muscle car I've ever driven in a...
Because they are the same cab models.
They are, I think. Yeah, they pretty much are. Also, I think police cars used to have these, right? The Texas police cars have these. The old ones.
These used to be NYC police cars as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now that I see it, yeah, I can see it. I can totally see it now. I can... Wow. Shit, okay. Anyways, Ford Mustang. The first muscle car I've ever driven in a game, and for some reason it's always this disgusting yellow. Because I think Ford likes lemonade. Or piss, I can't tell. Yeah. That's a sports car.
It's Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. It's Bumblebee. Yeah, from Transformers, Bumblebee. Ah, damn. Right, he used to have this classic look. Now it's a fucking ugly ass... whatever. The Mazda MX-5. For some reason, very popular in Switzerland. For some reason, very popular in every car culture. Every granny, every 20-year-old would like to have one of these. And then they pretend they're like in some sort of fucking anime or quirky as shit. People say it's a woman's car. I say it's just... it's like the Mini. It's a tiny sports car.
This Mazda is always my starter car in Gran Turismo.
For some reason, it's also my starter car in every racing game that isn't Need for Speed. Because I know it's good. Ah, yeah. This thing can actually look pretty nice if you model it, remodel it, but a lot of people keep it stock. I wouldn't upgrade it either way. It's an old car and at some point it's gonna fail. And I think maintenance is really shitty on this one. The younger brother, the Mazda MX-5 2015. What can I say? It's a fucking remix of the old one. That's it. That's a sports car too. Looks a bit better. Mazda was my go-to back in the day. Before Subaru. And
This guy she tells you not to worry about.
Exactly. And now we have this monstrosity. The Ford Mustang Fox body. The fact that it has Mustang in its name, it's disgusting. It doesn't look like a muscle car to me, but apparently it is, I think. Is it? I'm not sure. Fox body. Well, if you hear the word fox body, it kind of makes sense. Foxes have slender physiques, so this car is also a bit... Oh no, my controller died. Shit. Okay. We're back. I'm back. It has a... Yeah, it is... I don't know. I've never modified this car. Honestly, it looks so ugly to me. The front looks fucking disgusting. I'm Nana. The side profile looks actually pretty nice. It has even vents. And you know what that means. Vents make people go faster, you know? And the back looks just wrong. I don't know what the fuck they tried to do.
Looks like a cringe 1980 anime car.
Pretty much does, yeah. I think during that time, the 1990s, the Americans tried to make a muscle car like the Japanese one, like the Fair Lady, but I guess that didn't pan out right. Or they wanted to make a muscle car that's more like looks like a sedan, but isn't. I don't know what the fuck they tried to do. Mercury, Cougar, never heard of that company, that manufacturer. But they make those cars. This car looks like it has a mustachio. Mr. Mustache, Joshua. But it has the color of a pistachio, so I guess it's a mustachio. Huh?
This is the Mafia 3 car.
Oh, that is so awful. I hate myself for saying that. It's a mustachio. And look, it has an astachio. An ass... mustache for an ass. Oh, fuck, dude. It's a beautiful car. I like it. But I could only drive it if it was black. I give this car a 7 out of 10. God damn, what the fuck happened to you? Acura. Acura is a really good company. But this one looks like it tried to copy Ford and didn't get the memo right. God, what kind of fucking exhaust is that? It's really Japanese. I mean,
this is literally Dory from Finding Nemo.
Basically, yeah. I don't know what the fuck they tried to do with this back windshield thing. Oh fuck. Ew. Oh my god, the interior. It looks even worse. But who knows? Maybe it drives really nice. The windshield is really big, so I guess you have a lot of view. Maybe drive's also nice. It's a four-wheel drive too. Aston Martin, that shit just screams.
Car I have a model of.
That shit screams Britishness and James Bond and Jenny, you're so British if you have a model of this car. That's the most British thing you could ever do.
Yes, I have a model of this from Glasgow.
From Glasgow. From Scotland. Martin DB5. Ah, that thing is beautiful. It has also really cool modifications, like rally modifications and whatnot. Overall, a really nice sports car. The exhaust is really nice. It's typical for that age, like for the 1960s. Also, the grill, the thing that where the air rushes into, that
they
form.
Have a special version with guns above the headlights.
Yeah, I know, it's from the James Bond thing. I've seen that. But the grill from that thing, I find it amazing.
There's something on the back that releases a trap.
Yeah, they have caltrops that drop out from the bottom of the trunk, from the boot, as you say it. But what I like about cars is that they maintained a design from back then. Like Aston Martin, the grille, the shape of it, it's so iconic. Every time I see that shape, I know it's an Aston Martin.
This car uses caltrops more than Shadow does SM8.
I know, right? Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh, the wheels. Look at those wheels. I can imagine they had spikes. And then they just ram out other cars. And destroy their wheels. Their tires. God damn, the thing is beautiful. Okay, anyways, that thing is disgusting. I hate it. I'm glad this thing went out of production. That thing went out of production really fast. I remember when it was a talked about concept and then it was fresh released, the hype died down really fast too. Because that car is so ugly. You can't get in without hitting your head on that glass panel thing.
This car looks like a 40-year-old dad trying to be cool and young.
Exactly. And people complained about this car for being unreliable and just overall ugly. I like how different the design is. Like, I don't know, the special thing about it is you can like see through that thing.
It doesn't have a roof represents the owner who's balding as well.
It has also a roofed version, but I hate I hate these roofless cars. I fucking hate it. Anyways, this windshield thing, you can't possibly get in without accidentally hitting your head. The moment you don't pay attention, you hit your fucking head against it, and it hurts. So I've heard. Also, the windshield wipers, they are fucking horrid. Look at this. They're not going the same direction, like left to right. They go left and right. So you have this weird patch in the middle that doesn't get wiped. And it's huge. And you have to, and sometimes you have to look up in order to see the red light and green light turn on. And you can't see it.
Wiper is Nana's paws.
The small non-cut car. This car is a BMW. I think it tried to be a Lamborghini or a DeLorean. It looks like a DeLorean. Or, oh god, the exhaust. There's only one and they put it all on the left side. Why not left and right? Where's the symmetry in this one? It's an odd car. It looks like a DeLorean. That's crazy. I think they tried to look like a... Gifted a copy of the car and its legendary customs kit upon completion. Collect all collectibles and complete all activities. Oh shit. Just in order to get this car? Okay. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this car. I have no idea that thing existed. However, some cars have only one...
got really popular after BTF movies.
Yeah, that's the power of movies. Like, they take something and they make it suddenly cool. And I think that car is the result of it. The back windows look like you could, like, flap it open. I'm pretty sure that car would suck to maintain. Like, the boot area looks large. Imagine. Oh, the engine? Oh, wait, the engine is in the back. It's not in the front. The front is the boot. I was wondering, like, why is it so tiny? That engine would never fit in. Anyways. Another BMW.
Nana film would be so nice if Disney made it.
Oh my god, I see this BMW everywhere. Every day. Everyone has this. It's an okay looking car, but... I don't like it. I don't like BMW. Despite me having a Mini and it's manufactured by BMW now. But, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the newer Minis. My Mini, the second generation, is the last good looking Mini. Another. This car, every Need for Speed player fucking buys this car. The M3. Why? Because it was the...
Nana voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my fucking god, no way. Oh god, that would be horrible. This car is so popular with the older generation of Need for Speed players because that was the poster boy of Need for Speed Underground. And I remember it well, very well. I used to want to have this car, but now I find it ugly and disgusting and ew. I don't want to talk about this. Get the fuck out of my face.
Wait, M3, my dad had a BMW before I was born, so it can't be this one.
M3? Well, they have different versions of the M3. This is the M3E46 2006, if you see at the top right corner.
But like someone smashed the windows and tried to steal it at night, so he sold it.
Yeah, it was probably a valuable car, because usually people don't break into cars unless they see some value in it or something valuable inside. Your dad quite lived a... What do you call it? Like, his life was kind of eventful.
M3, it was like 3 Series or something.
Yeah, probably something older. I don't know if they have it here. There's so many BMW. Oh, probably. Okay. Well, this is an M3 too. That's
Wait, it was.
That's a BMW M3 Coupe. That's a 2010. That's a BMW M3 convertible. I hate convertibles, as you can tell. That bitch flips one and both of your rear passengers are dead and your legs are crushed. Or your arms. That's also an M3 Evo. Also standard. Everyone picks this one because they see that thing in rally. I hate talking about BMW. That's the worst BMW ever.
This is a rally monster.
That is a rally yeah. That thing shreds everything. I don't know how they can make this thing so powerful. It just is. It has the right amount of weight, and I don't know, it's a technical or engineerical marvel, this one. Plus, it doesn't look that ugly too. It's also quite nice looking if you look after it. I hate talking about BMW now.
I drifted a dirt track with it once by accident, but I looked like a professional.
A drifty cat. I mean, this car could have looked nice.
I managed to do it once and never again.
You probably accelerated a little too fast into the corner. This is a car I think you would love. It's the big Grand National GNX. It looks... For me, it looks really nice. I've seen cars like this in movies. Probably like
It's too bricky.
Too bricky? Really? I thought you would like this. Oh, that's kind of strange. It's a new one for me. I kind of like this car. It seems like a Knight Rider type of car.
This is such a cyberpunk car.
Alright, I guess, yeah. Not a cyberchonk. I'm Nana. Oh no, what the hell did I do? Go back. Buy stock price. Yeah, okay. We have to go back. Huh? The order changed. Oh, whatever. Okay, we've seen this one. Alright. Okay, let's continue from here on. There's so many cars anyway, so who gives a fuck? There are a total of 143 cars. Mitsubishi.
Last time too.
Mitsubishi. This car is strange. It's a 1999 model.
Before it showed the Ford Raptor and now it's back again.
Ah. It's so weird. The PlayStation controller has like... It's finicky. Finicky as fuck. I don't know. This car has a strange shape. I mean, look at the spoiler. I wonder if it works. It's like a halo. The front is kind of nice. It's round. But the car is very round overall.
Looks like an alien.
It kind of does. It's a bit... The back looks gross. Like, ew. Again, that's my go-to car. I love it. I don't like it.
Thingy looks like a mouth. Is it a grill?
Yeah, that's the grill. Basically, every whole thingy you see, it's a grill. Except for the tiny holes left and right, that's the intake. That's where the air rushes into the engine. That's my favorite car. But I don't like it stock, so who gives a fuck? If I see one in real life, I'm not really thrilled unless I see a spoiler on that thing and a different body kit. Chevrolet. Why does it have a French name but it's American? Chevy Colorado. What can I say? It's a fucking pickup truck. If I was American and lived in Texas on a farm and talked like Arthur Morgan, I would drive this car. Jenny, I have to ask you. Can you if you ever send me a...
Maybe it's South. I think Southern America is full of Frenchies.
Probably. Not sure. I don't know where the French occupation was during the revolution, and honestly, I couldn't care less about American history. But for some reason, I know quite a bit about them. Honestly, I would drive this car if I was a racist. The Cyberchunk car. I'm gonna call it the Cyberchunk car now. Oh, would you look at that? A British car. I don't get it.
No racist Nana. Pleading face.
I don't get it. Why does Mini have SUVs? That's not
Unless
Mini.
white people, then it's okay.
Unless, yeah. I don't get it. Why make an SUV if it's Mini? It doesn't make sense. But okay, I guess. I'm so sad they don't have my the variant iDrive in that game, because the variant iDrive is actually quite nice. It accelerates really nicely. Mini Winnie to Biggie Wiggy. What can I say? I don't like its stock. I don't like the SUVs, but this one has really nice nice body work if you invest in it. Unfortunately, it sucks power-wise. It's an all-wheel drive, mostly for off-road, but also at the same time not. It's kind of mid. It has shit speed, shit acceleration. It's heavy as fuck. They should have put in the smaller minis, the actual minis. But I digress. Dodge Charger. That's the special kind of racist car. You have to be a real racist in order to buy this car. You have to be the kind of that racist cop from Texas type of vibe. No, I like Dodge. It's nice. But not this color. It looks like a lowrider. Like, people would pimp these cars out to have these lowrider type of vibes, and then they do weird tricks with it. It also has a mustache intake.
The boot is so big to pack your redacted in.
Yeah, I guess. Nah, I think my dick would be too big for this one. Nah, I wouldn't put my junk in that trunk. Anyways, Honda Civic Type R. Every fucking weeb, every car nerd fucking loves this car.
Not that.
This car is small, but you can fit a V12 in it. That's a big ass engine. You can
I
put...
meant like racist white people slaves.
Oh, like that. Oh well. Anyways, you can fit in a very big engine in the way they do it. It's even funnier because they put it sideways inside. But that's the only funny thing I...
Boy.
No, I'm not a PP boy. But I hate this car. Because when I mentioned this car, this other guy from the FM group started to talk about fart jokes. And I hate fart jokes. Nissan. It's very popular in the Japanese night racing scene.
Spag.
Yeah, it's him. It's only him. It's really popular, this car.
Wait, what about Nana farted jokes?
They're different. They're your jokes. I like this car.
Pleading face.
But it's, in my opinion, overrated. Everyone drives this car in that scene, so... And the Japanese, they have a strange obsession with old cars. Well, the cars always look old, but they're not. They actually maintain their cars very well. Everything they have, like electronics, they maintain it like it was sacred. I find that weird about Japanese culture, but maybe that's the Western influence taking too much space in my head. Nissan Silvia. Case. The fuck? Oh, I've seen that one also in one of those Japanese
Like
racing
Katanas, but
videos.
now cars.
Yeah, basically. I've never seen that one,
A
really.
blade is like a tea leaf.
No, Jenny, no. Nissan Silvia Case. I've never seen that car stock before. It's interesting. Oh, would you look at that? That's the car that bitch stole from me. God fucking damn it. That was my first car in this game. And that bitch stole it. The fuck? Anyways. This car. It's fucking weird. It looks weird. It's like a Mazda,
What
but it's
my mom
Honda.
had a Silvia a long time ago.
She did? You know how rare these cars are? Especially in the Western market? That thing is fucking rare now. If she still had it, it could have sold for a lot of money if it was in good condition. You could sell it to some car enthusiast and make easy 20k. Or 15. This car is fucking weird. It has such a long engine bay, a tiny trunk.
People like these.
People love these because they're like iconic cars, like this one or that one in the Japanese racing scene. My TikTok has these weird live streams where they show off people racing in the middle of the night, and I see only this car, this yellow car, this car, but I've never seen that one stock before, like the normal version. This car especially.
Like it was specifically designed to be a girl car in a Cars movie.
This one, like a Barbie movie. Make it pink, remove the rooftop, and yeah, you've got a Barbie car. Now this car is also very popular because it's all-wheel drive. That means power on all four wheels. Super stability.
You know cars like the Lightning McQueen thing?
Yeah, like this one. Oh! Yeah, kinda. I see what you mean. Ka-chow. Mitsubishi. I install Mitsubishi radiators, and I have so much Mitsubishi stuff installed. Like in my job, Mitsubishi produces like everything. They make these.
Is it a Land Rover?
No, that's a normal sedan, but it has four-wheel drive. It's an all-wheel drive. That means it has really good grip. It's people in Switzerland love all-wheel drive. They love Mitsubishi and Subaru, but Subaru is more popular. They are the counterpart to Subaru, and honestly, I would recommend this car any day. Also, that's the car I have in Heat with the Nanakat logo on the side. That's the exact same car I took. It has a beautiful model. I love it. The rear doesn't look that good, but you can always change it. I love this color. Switzerland's #1 car. They're really popular in the countryside for one reason, because it's all-wheel drive and very cheap to maintain. They climb any terrain. I swear to God, even my car had a problem going steep hills, and I'm never doing that again. Going through the countryside with my car. Oh shit, man, that was a horrible date. Yeah. Subaru, it's the way to go. Also, really good rally cars. Mitsubishi too. That thing looks almost British, and I would assume it is. Defender, what the fuck is it defending? It looks boxy as shit too. I don't know why this thing is even a Need for Speed. Why? Who wants to drive this?
It is British. It's Land Rover.
It's Land Rover. Oh shit. Jenny, the British Empire. It's invading again. Not defending, it's invading.
This is a World War Jeep, but they made it for civilians.
That's so ugly. That was the G-Wagon before the G-Wagon was invented. Oh my god. I would buy this.
Only cringe old farmers buy this.
I would buy this if I was like camping. But otherwise, never would I buy a car like this. Yeah, if I was a farmer, I would buy this. But never ever would I buy it. Like as a normal civilian.
The new version of this is called Range Rover. It's really popular now.
Wasn't there Range Rover and Land Rover? Are they the same thing?
Kevin actually has a Range Rover too.
Oh, yikes. Okay. How can he even afford that? Especially the gas. Holy shit, okay. GTI Club Sport. It looks almost like Sandra's car. Almost. Hers is a little more sporty and it's grey. Or is it that one? I have no idea. Nah, it's not the Club Sport. She has also a GTI. But it's the newer one. 2019.
I think his dad bought it for him before he left UK.
His parting gift. Again, I don't like Volkswagen. It's not my thing. It's a typical German car. Yeah. Not really my thing. The wheels are fucking ugly. Look at this shit, man. That is a classic, okay? That is just classic. It's iconic. It's ugly, but it's classic. I cannot dislike it. That's the car I grew up with. That's the first Subaru I've ever seen on Motorsport TV.
This is the brass rims one.
And the most iconic for me,
with the blue thingy.
Yeah, with blue paint. The most iconic thing for me was the brass and the spoiler. I've never seen a spoiler like that. For some reason, I was like, wow, that's the coolest shit ever. I was a gullible kid. Oh, Mercedes-Benz. My grandfather drove this one before he died. Without the spoiler, however.
Smallwell is a car boy.
My grandfather had this car. I remember I was in that passenger seat, that one. And then we were at the roundabout and I started puking outside of the car. And for some reason I couldn't lean out as much. So I puked. So the entire vomit ran down the car, ran down the door of the car.
I remember I saw this car shape a lot when I was little.
Yeah, it's like if you ask someone from back then what a car looks like, they would draw this. That silhouette. They would draw this. It brings so many memories back when I look at this car. Maybe I'll buy it.
It really is.
Despite its age and everything, it looks beautiful. It has also like its rear lights, brake lights are not flat, they're like 3D. Which I liked a lot because that was the most iconic thing ever, I think. That's how I remembered that car.
It's the same price as the Lancer Evo, so buy that instead.
Yeah, it probably will. I will make it look like the same my grandfather, which is without the spoiler. The wheels are exact same. That's crazy, man. Shit, man, I'm kind of taken back right now. That old man never saw me as an adult. That's the sad part. My real life friends, they still have the grandparents. I'm the only one who doesn't. Anyways, fucking ugly. I hate this car. Everyone loves this car, but I hate it. Fucking disgusting. Look at this shit, man. It probably goes hard, that car, but ugh, I could never. Ford Raptor, that's a different kind of racist. You have to be like that American military type of racist in order to have this car.
Doesn't the new Fair Lady look like this?
The new one, I don't know if there's even a new one. Because that's the Nissan 370Z Heritage Edition. So this car series, I think they're called Zs.
Ford Raptor is for secretly gay trucker lefties.
Probably. They act like they're extremely right, but deep down they know they're left. Like Ryu.
Chevy is for the racists.
Chevy's for the racists. You have to be secretly gay, cousin fucking type of racist, but at the same time you not. God, Ford Raptor's just overkill. Besides the military, I can't imagine anyone else having this. And for what? If normal civilians with normal jobs,
apparently these are insanely cheap too.
Yeah, they are. Like you can buy one for $60,000, I think. Which is still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but it's so readily available.
If you convert your Mini Cooper price to dollars, you could grab 2 of these.
Nah, for real. Because I googled what my car was back in the day when it came out, 26,000 francs. I bought mine, which is quite old now. Even, oh my god.
Your car pre-owned?
Yeah, it's pre-owned. I think I'm the 4th owner, or the 3rd one. Or the 2nd one even. It doesn't have a lot of mileage, that's the funny thing. It has basically nothing. And it's built 2009. And I bought it 2021. The fact that it has 120,000 kilometers, that's not a lot, that's nothing. Exactly, 120,000. It hasn't been tampered with, I've checked it. Nothing is tampered with it. It stood in the garage for very long. For a very long time it stood in the garage because the previous owner was a young guy back then. Then he changed something. He changed the suspension, the seats,
New
and
owners
the
only
turbo.
Go to a country club and back home anyway.
Not me. I'm going all over. And then it got sold to someone else, even younger, like 19 years old. And then eventually, apparently he got bored with that car, never drove it because it was a rich kid, of course. Abandoned that car in that garage, and the father apparently said, "Look, you have to sell this car. We can't keep more cars in our garage." So he gave it away, and then it was standing.
Then it was sold to a chubby cat.
Then it was sold again to a mechanic, the mechanic I used to go. And it stood there for like a year. And then my dad found it. Was like, "Hey, my son could be interested in that. I bring him here and then we'll see." I saw that car and I was like, "Fuck, I want that." I had the choice between a BMW and that one, and I took the Mini. Because one, it was British. Second, I don't like BMWs. Anyways, when I took my car... Huh? Why? Because BMW is something everyone drives. Sure, Mini too. Everyone in Switzerland
BMW
also.
is cooler, I think.
Yeah, it was a really nice BMW too. It had more mileage on it, but I don't know. That Mini kind of, when I saw it, my eyes are just focused on it. It is.
Everyone drives. You sounded exactly like Scaramouche.
Oh my god, Jenny. Anyways, when I saw that car, I was like, okay, that shit looks a bit different. It's a Mini, but that Mini is different. It looks different. And then I found out it's actually pretty fucking rare because first, it won't be manufactured anymore. Second, the parts are ultra rare. The front, side skirts, and...
Mini is just another word for small.
See? That's also the reason I picked it.
This was ordained by fate.
This was ordained by fate. Basically, yeah. And a small cat, small car, am I right? And... yeah, it was different. It doesn't have the parts... I've never seen a different Mini who had the same parts like I did. They had similar shapes. I've seen a couple Minis that have the same front and side skirts, but the problem is theirs are plastic, mine are metal. So mine are the real deal. It's not that much different, but factory wise it comes actually at 211. Mine has 250 horsepower. It has a different body shape, more horsepower. I think it's like a special series or something. Besides that, there's nothing else to it. It's at the end of the day, it's the same
You
mini
don't
as
know
ever.
what any of this means, he.
Trust me, I don't know either. Sometimes. Oh god, that car is also ugly. But that was my dad's go-to car when he used to play Need for Speed Underground. He picked that one.
This is my starter car in the crew.
In the Mew. Oh god, this car. My neighbor has one of these. It's extremely sporty. He even modified it. It looks a lot wider and different. The exhaust is in the middle, and he has
This
4
car
exhausts.
looks like you if you turned into a car.
How even? What? What does it mean? What? I'm so confused, Jenny. Wait.
Smug face.
That smug face? Oh, I thought you called it round and chunky because it was white and round.
And the back is chunky, but it's hidden.
I knew it. Smug face. I kind of can see that. Yeah. Mazda RX-8 Spirit R. Man, I used to pick that car always.
You're making me laugh, Mew.
Need for Speed it used Need for Speed Undercover, that was my go-to car. But that's it. It's a good looking car. Ish. Nah, not really. It has quite the ugly shape. It's inconsistent. The front looks like this, and then the back is like, yeah, it's not, it doesn't match. Something is wrong. Yeah, fuck this car. It's a 4-seater, however. And I think it has 4 doors, but you have to open the main door in order to open the second door. And that's the Mazda RX-7 Spirit R. That's... oh wow. They changed that one quite a bit. Now it's a 2-seater. The trunk area is huge. That's also a very popular car in Japan.
This one is so nice and skinny.
It is. And that's in Need for Speed Heat, that's the car I drive, that I pick for drifting.
Like
It is a very nice drift car. Rear-wheel drive, has a lot of horsepower, whatever. Looks nice. It's cute. I like it. I hate this car. I have a French neighbor. She drives this car. It sounds awesome, but I hate Mercedes now. It looks like a Mercedes that turned into a Volkswagen.
AMG is okay, but not the fat bum one.
Yeah, that thing looks chunky as shit. AMG is nice, but not everyone. Oh my god, I've seen an AMG, and it had fake exhaust, like the metal ones down at the bottom, but they're fake. They're just metal frames, nothing else. The real exhaust was at the bottom. It had only one rusty pipe. Oh my god, that is horrifying. I wanted to take a picture, but the guy was already gone. Yeah, not my car. Definitely not. Sandra loves this car for some reason. But she's German, so kind of forgiven. She hasn't seen better cars.
Look at the time.
What? Oh my fucking god, it's already 11. We're not halfway through.
We could be playing now.
We could, but I haven't finished Genshin yet. I have to log on. I've probably capped already. Should we continue with the car review or should we do it later? Because there's so many cars. Oh my god, the thing is a
Me
lemon.
neither. I need to do Genshin too.
I guess we have to swap, huh?
Wait, can you show the Lotus?
Lotus. Did I see? Yeah, there it is. That's a small car. The first car we both bought and matched. I love Lotus.
Think it's the same Exige.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the exact same one.
I love this.
I like this car a lot. It's like, I don't know. It's small. It's nice. It's a certified small cat car now.
Okay, I'll switch to Genshin now.
Okay, I'll follow as soon as I'm done here. I have to invest and... God damn it. I have to sell cars. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream and then I'll follow.